Inilatag ng pamahalaan ang mga pagsisikap ng ating bansa para maisulong ang gender equality at maprotektahan ang mga kababaihan mula sa iba't ibang mga hamon. Si Alan Francisco sa Sentro ng Balita.
Nakiisa ang gobyerno ng Pilipinas sa 68th Annual Commission on the Status of Women. Ito ang taunang pagtitipon ng United Nations sa New York para sa gender equality. Sa side event ng CSW 68, inilatag ng Philippine Commission on Women ang hakbang ng Pilipinas para maabot ang gender equality in climate action. Batid ng PCW ang gender inequality pagdating sa paggawa ng desisyon na marisolba ang climate change. Ito'y kahit na pro ng mga kababaihan sa epekto ng climate change dahil sa kanilang representation sa iba't ibang sektor.
Exposure to these hazards amplifies existing gender inequalities and poses a serious threat to women's livelihoods, health, and well-being.
Kaya umapila ang Philippine Commission on Women sa United Nations side event ng inclusion sa policymaking.
The rights of women and girls must be at the center of climate action. Advancing the role of legal and policy frameworks in delivering a gender-responsive, just transition, an often overlooked pathway, is critical. As a response, we have ensured that the recently adopted Philippine National Adaptation Plan and Nationally Determined Contribution Implementation Plan are gender-responsive and guarantee inclusive and equal representation in the decision-making process.
Siniguro naman ng PCW na gumagawa ng hakbang ang Pilipinas para marinig ang boses sa mga kababaihan.
We must strengthen inclusive decision-making so that the voices of women and girls are heard and gender equality and climate action is achieved.
Isinusulong din ng Pilipinas ang gender equality sa digital technology. Ibinida ng Department of the Interior and Local Government ang pag-agapay sa mga Filipina para sa digital transformation.
Our partnership with various private sector institutions to upskill some 300,000 women provided comprehensive digital training and employment opportunities for the next 3 years.
Women in digital media naman ang topic ng Presidential Communications Office. Sinabi na Undersecretary Emerald Ridaw na nakakagawa ng significant change ang mga babae kung meron silang access. Yun nga lang, nagiging space rin ang digital media sa women stereotyping.
We were dismayed to find out that across the globe, even in countries that had already made strides in women's issues, we would still see these exaggerated telenovela tropes where women are portrayed as overly emotional or overbearing or still exclusively the subject of sexual interest in television today.
Hindi rin aniya dapat magbulag-bulagan sa women portrayal sa media.
We can all do more to hold filmmakers and media companies accountable for their representations and portrayals of women. And of course, lastly, there is a parallel need to invest in education, and I think we've heard this from all of our speakers, to invest in more capacity-building programs that really equip young women with the skills to excel in the digital media landscape.
Meron ding paalala ang PCO sa mga kababaihan para maging women in digital media.
I'd like also for everybody to remember that you do not need a huge follower base or tech-savvy video editing skills to become a woman in digital. With access to the internet, initiatives from your government, and support from your communities, every woman can be a woman in digital.
Kasama rin ang Commission on Higher Education sa nagtutulak ng gender equality. Binigyang diin ni Professor Edna Imelda Fernandez Ligaspi ang halaga ng quality at accessible education sa mga babae. Alan Francisco para sa Pambansang TV sa Bagong Pilipinas.